E salve, salve galera do canal, aqui quem fala é o Wellington no canal BRW Jogos. Galera, tava meio sumidão aí, mas apareci novamente, rapaziada. Peguei um tempo aí pra descansar do canal um pouco. Pra quem não sabe, já faz 5 anos que eu tenho o canal aí. Vai live direto toda semana, né galera? Pegar, abrir aqui. Voltei galera, voltei com o Red Dead Redemption. Esse jogo lançou atualmente um remaster em português legendado para PS4 e Nintendo Switch. E eu resolvi baixar o emulador Nintendo Switch aqui. Estou rodando ele aqui. É o emulador Within. Não vou ensinar a baixar nem instalar, porque isso aqui o YouTube não vai contra as regras do YouTube. Eu estou rodando o jogo no Vulkan, galera. Em 4K. Tudo que deu para ligar aqui no Ultra, né? Tudo que deu para ligar eu liguei, né? Vou jogar aqui no meu PC, na minha RTX 3070, com meu Core i7. Vou jogar com o controle do Xbox. E vamos iniciar aí. Pra quem não sabe, eu zerei o Red Dead Redemption 2. Tem a playlist aí. E quero zerar um pra entender a história do jogo, beleza? Vamos lá então. Deixa eu configurar aqui o controle. Aperte lateral. Vou arrumar aqui o botão. Ué. Vamos, joguinho, vamos, joguinho. Deixa eu só abrir de volta aqui. Vou fechar, vou abrir de novo. Vou fechar aqui. Acho que eu buguei ele tá aberto. De novo aqui. Ver se tá configurado o controle também, né? Ah, por isso que não rodou, né? Meu controle não tá configurado. Vamos configurar aqui. Por aqui. Beleza, Xbox Controller. Aí, boa. Agora vai dar boa, galera. É que eu atualizei o emulador de começar a live aqui. E pelo jeito ele mudou meus controles. Deixa eu ver os gráficos, mas tudo certinho aqui. O gráfico é realmente tudo certinho. Beleza, o gráfico tá tudo certinho. Agora vamos que vamos. Mas tá configuradinho agora, por que não vai? Galera, ao vivo é complicado o negócio. Vamos ver aqui. Xbox, Pro Controller. E lasqueira, por que não tá funcionando? Ah, agora foi. Tá, agora foi. Vamos lá, galera. Modo normal. Vambora. Assim enrolemos demais. Ó o graficão, galera. Tá top.
I, for one, am grateful, Mrs. Bush, that they are finally bringing civilization to this savage land.
I could not agree with you more, my dear. My daddy settled this land, and I know he'll be looking down on us, pleased at how we help the natives.
Yes, they've lost their land, but they've gained access to heaven.
But Father, do you mean unless an innocent receives communion, they're destined to go to hell? That hardly seems fair.
What I mean to say, Jenny, is that there is a great deal of difference between an innocent and a savage.
I never thought of it that way.
Yes, they lived like animals, but they're happier now.
Not only do people now have motor cars, Father, but I heard that pretty soon we will be able to fly.
No, only angels can fly, Jenny.
No, apparently people
Indo bom,
can
beleza?
fly. Didn't you hear?
Tranquilos.
Out in Kansas, a man even got a car to fly.
I hardly think so, Jenny.
Apparently, Mr. Johns wants to run for governor, which is why he's so concerned with cleaning up the state.
Nate Johns.
Yes.
His family is nothing but hillbilly trash that came here after the war. I don't want to be judgmental, but this state should not be ruled by such a disgusting family. A family without class.
Apparently.
Trabalhandão,
John's
hein?
family have
Domingão.
made a lot of money, and he has a lot of friends in politics.
Mrs. Bush, money isn't everything. There are many things that money cannot buy.
It seems that money can buy voters, though.
What you must remember, my dear, is that we have been brought here to spread the word. And the word and civilization, they are the same thing.
Ah, você pega a
They are
segunda,
the
ah,
gifts.
entendi.
It is the opportunity we have, the chance to live among people who are decent and who do not kill each other. And who let you worship in peace.
It's so confusing, Father. Sometimes I find it impossible to make the distinction between a loving act and a hateful one. I mean, they often seem to be the same thing.
Yes, Jenny, it is confusing. But you only have to ask me if you need help.
Indeed.
Well, here we are, Mrs. Bush. Armadillo.
O contador de FPS da tela. Bom, não vai ter necessidade também, né? Tá rodando 60 cravado.
Mr. Marston, over here! You must be John Marston.
Sometimes.
I'm Jake. Your friends from Blackwater hired me to guide you.
They ain't my friends, but pleased to meet you, Jake.
I got the horses saddled up and ready out front.
Vamos lá pegar o cavalinho então.
Let's get this done
y'all nonsense.
Things aren't what they were.
Well, here, let's mount up and hit the trail.
Aqui abaixa.
You keep saying.
Pula. Ah, tá.
Hello there.
Easy on the spurs now. We don't need to draw undue attention. Well, let's get going, Mr. Marston. The marshal don't take kindly to that kind of behavior. So it's Fort Mercer you want to visit?
That's right.
Giddy up. Are you planning on spending any time in Armadillo, Mr. Marston?
I doubt it. I ain't planning on staying very long.
Well, if you're
E Denizinho,
fixing
beleza?
some female company, you can do a lot worse than Armadillo.
Tem que aprender os comandos do jogo.
Giddy up.
Whoa there.
Para. Beleza.
Yeah. So it was the marshal who hired me, Lee Johnson. Do you know him?
I think I heard his name.
Says he got a telegram from Blackwater Big Bugs asking for a guide. I guess it's none of my business.
That's right. Yeah.
You ain't very talkative, are you?
Nope.
I'm just chewing the dog, mister. It's how I am. I don't mean nothing by it.
Trust me. There's things you're better off not knowing.
You don't look much like no Blackwater fella.
That's because I ain't.
If I'm being honest, I don't care much for those highfalutin big city types. Not much at all.
Blackwater ain't much of a city. More of a town with delusions, but no, me neither. Let's go.
Tem que tá bonito o gráfico, né? Pra um jogo de
He
2010.
was out in Blackwater a few months back and saw one of them newfangled carriages without horses.
Is that so?
E olha que eles só aumentaram a resolução, né?
Damnedest thing ye ever saw without the aid of liquor, he told me.
Times are changing fast. That's for sure.
So who's this friend you're looking for?
Nobody you need to concern yourself with.
Never you mind all my questions, Mr. Marston. I just reckon you might be barking at a knot heading for the fort.
We'll see when we get there.
Well, I sure as hell ain't sticking around. Fort Mercer ain't no place for an old man like me to be a dawdling around. I can see you got some thinking to do, Mr. Marston. So I'll keep quiet.
Bom, meu amor.
Coyotes. What a waste of good meat. Not far now, Mr. Marston. The fort's just over this hill.
Walter Mercer.
Listen, mister. This here's what's left of Fort Mercer. Some gang
Veio
rode in
feio,
and took
cara.
the place over.
So I understand.
This is where we part ways, friend. You have yourself a good time.
Yeah. Bill! Bill, I've come for you. Bill
Acho que todo mundo
Williamson!
para jogar Life After, Denizinho.
Come out here right
Agora a
now.
moda é jogar o down.
Go away now, John. Don't make me kill you.
Nobody needs to kill anyone, Bill.
You must think I was born yesterday. You always did think I was an idiot.
That ain't fair, Bill. You were as my brother. I've come to try to save you.
Oh. Do I look like I need saving?
Bill, please. They want to kill us all. I can help you.
Well, you never tried to save me before. You only seemed to save yourself.
Bill, I implore you think about this.
You implore me? You implore me. You always were one for fancy words. Oh. Well, things are different now, John. Now I'm in charge! No more Dutch! And no more you. Implores. I implores you to go back and tell them to send someone just a little bit more impressive next time.
Well?
Oh. Poor John.
Jogar Call of Duty? Ou Call of Duty Mobile? Isso. Novos amigos, velhos problemas.
Well, you're alive.
So it would seem.
So, how do you feel?
I don't know the polite word for it.
I do. Stupid is the word we use around here. What were you doing?
Tentei emular esse jogo aqui no Xenia, galera, do emulador de Xbox.
Well, you'll be
Cara, é
okay.
muito pesado aquele
Once you
emulador,
didn't
cara.
die, the doctor
Ainda bem
said
que
you'd
saiu
be
no
fine.
no
We got the
Nintendo.
bullets out a couple days ago.
Good.
It cost us $15.
I'm sorry, madam. Should have left me there to die.
Did you want to die? I mean, was that it? Was that why you went straight out to Fort Mercer and picked a fight with the worst bandit in the county? To die, Mr.
Mr. Marston. John Marston.
Bonnie McFarlane. Miss Bonnie McFarlane.
Well, you may be right, Miss McFarlane. I don't know.
So what were you doing?
I was trying to give Mr. Williamson a chance. For old time's sake.
You know Bill Williamson?
Knew him. Long time ago.
Well, what was he like?
Dumb.
Just like you.
Thank you, miss. See my hat?
I have. And, what will you do now?
Now I'm gonna take my time and go after him the less kind way.
Well, that sounds very fun, Mr. Marston. Quite heroic, just like in those penny dreadfuls my brother used to read. Meanwhile, if you'll excuse me, I've got a ranch to run. Of course, if you're feeling better, why not take a ride with me later? Help me patrol the perimeter. You can earn back some of that money we wasted on doctor's bills.
Of course. And thank you for saving my life, I mean.
Next time, Mr. Marston, I strongly recommend you don't try to lose it quite so earnestly.
I'll bear that in mind.
Tudo fachadinha agora. O jogo tá ensinando a olhar em volta, né? Ah, eu queria deixar o contador de FPS na tela pra vocês verem. Mas eu não sei porque não tá aparecendo. Deixa eu fechar aqui e abrir de volta com a mesma coisa. Deixa eu fechar o contador de FPS e abrir de novo. Deixa eu abrir de novo aqui. Cadê ele? Aqui. Ah, agora apareceu. Vou botar pra vocês verem, rapaziada. Como é que tá rodando o game aqui no PC. Vou achar aqui. 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 Ah, o jogo tava travado a 30 FPS. Eu senti que tava meio estranho mesmo. Eu esqueci de ativar o V-Sync. Vou ativar aqui o... Tá transparente ali o negócio. Será que tá bom assim, rapaziada? Aí, agora tá bom pra ver. Agora dá pra ver que o jogo tá rodando 60. Agora sim o jogo tá rodando 60 FPS. Agora tá bonito. Agora sim.
Mr. Marston, back in the land of the living, I see.
Figured it's about time I started paying back that $15.
Well, no time to waste. The horses are saddled up over here.
Parece que o jogo ficou até mais bonito.
There's the foreman's office. It's also where we lock up good-for-nothing outlaws, such as yourself.
I'm happy enough with my current quarters right now, Miss McFarland.
Hop on up. He won't bite. Come on, then. I'll show you around the property. To your right is the general store. You won't find Parisian high fashion, but it's good for the essentials.
Very convenient. I don't think I've ever seen a ranch with its own store before.
Excuse me, sir.
And here's the corral. This one's for the horses. What do you think?
I'm no expert, but it certainly looks like a fine corral.
I suspect you've stolen more horses than you've broken.
Now, where'd you get such an idea?
First impressions are hard to erase. That's the train station. Things sure have changed since the line finally got finished. Bringing in all sorts
Fazer uma
of new
caipirinha.
folks like yourself.
Is that such a bad thing?
Try to keep up, will you? Whoa there.
Come on.
Come on, Mr. Marston, pick up the pace. Easy now.
Vambora.
Hey.
I don't have time to be waiting around.
Bora, venha.
That's the barn over there. Paul built it himself when I was just a little girl. Yeah!
Tô conhecendo, na verdade, a cidade, né?
And here we are, back at the house. Let's stop for a while before we head out on patrol.
You'll get no complaint from me, Miss McFarland. Hello there.
Por que não... Ah, tem que amarrar. Ah. Tem que amarrar o cavalinho.
How about a cold drink, Mr. Marston?
Thank you, ma'am. Getting shot, then riding a horse seems to take it out of you. I could use a rest.
Sure. Come on in. I'll show you the house and then you can sit for a while.
Thank you.
Mr. Marston,
Miss McFarland.
remember me telling you about the trouble we've been having with rustlers and other undesirables?
I do?
Will you help me keep watch on the property line this evening?
Sure.
I want to see just who is trespassing on our land.
This is a fine weapon.
Come, let's head out. The country is really beautiful at around this time. Come on, then. Let's mount up and take a look around. How do you do, sir? Whoa! Right, follow me. Keep your eyes peeled for anything suspicious. Thank you, Mr. Marston. I
Tá
feel a
indo no
lot
bom
happier
bebendo pinga.
someone's
Imagine, cara.
I feel a lot happier now I got a rifle.
Well, with your trigger itch,
Uma
my
vez eu
sense
lembro que
and
ele tava
intuition,
bêbado na
we
camp
should
lá.
make quite a team.
Yeah.
God damn it, these rabbits are at it again. Come on, let's get rid of them once and for all. Get your rifle out. It's about time these little thieves met their maker. Better at shooting rabbits than outlaws, I see. Good shot. Nice shooting.
Mano, no controle é difícil mirar, mano.
Thank you, Mr. Marston. Looks like we'll be having rabbit food tomorrow. Let's get back on the horses and see what else is going on.
E rola. Como é que carrega? Ah. Abaixa.
We should keep moving. There's still a ways to go. If it's not the rustlers stealing our cattle, it's the rabbits stealing our crops.
It ain't never easy living off the land like this. Maybe you should move to a big city. Become a lady of leisure.
Tá, como é que carrega?
Look
Aqui.
out! Coyotes! Shoot them before they get to the animals.
Coyote agora.
On there.
Caralho! Muito ruim de mirar no controle, cara. Meu santo. Pega, bicho. Ah, ele tem auxílio de mira. Igual a GTA V, eu tenho auxílio de mira. Cara do céu, eu prefiro jogar 1000 vezes no teclado e mouse, cara. Pra mirar no controle, cara, horrível. Horrível.
You know, you can actually handle a rifle.
It's something I've had a little experience in.
Maybe Bill Williamson did get lucky after all.
Luck didn't really come into it, miss.
You're a useful man to have around the ranch, that's for sure. But don't think I've forgotten what brought you here. We'll do whatever we can to help you.
I sure appreciate that, Miss McFarland.
Cabra bom de mira.
This is you, Mr. Marston. Thank you for your help, Mr. Marston. Makes me kind of happy I saved your life. Get some sleep and I will see you in the morning.
Good night, Miss McFarland.
Pode dormir na cama do seu quarto para salvar o jogo. Beleza. Se você dormir, acordar 6 horas depois. Você também pode pegar munição extra no baú do seu quarto. Por que eu pego no meu baúzinho? Ao contrário, né? Os botões do Switch é diferente, né? Parece eu.
Oh, Mr. Marston. How are you doing today?
I'm well, Miss McFarland. Thank you. How are you?
Well, I'm fine. Thank you. So, how are your ribs?
Fine. A little sore, but apart from a couple extra scars, it'll be as nothing happened.
Good. Come in, come in. You know, you never did tell me how you met that Bill Williamson or what you wanted from him.
No, miss, I did not.
Well, why not, if you don't mind me asking?
I certainly don't mind you asking if you don't mind me not telling. See, it's a complicated and somewhat pathetic tale, and by telling you, not only would I be putting your life in danger, but also threatening the lives of some people that I hold very dear.
Well, I apologize if I seem to be prying.
And I apologize for my reticence. Hope you believe me when I say that it's simply out of respect for you.
Of course, Mr. Marston. I understand that a city dweller such as yourself likes to have some exotic secrets, so us country folk are impressed.
I'm no city man, miss.
Yeah, but I saw you get on the train at Blackwater. You with those gentlemen in bowler hats?
I'm still no city man.
But I'll bet you can't ride, Mr. Marston.
I hate to take money from a lady, miss.
Oh, you won't be. I'll race you right now.
If it makes you happy.
We'll see. All right, I'll show you how we ride round these parts. Giddy up!
Let's go.
Vou apostar uma corrida agora, quer ver?
On the the count of 3.
Vamos lá.
3, 2, 1, go! I trust you're not gonna be a gentleman about this.
You don't know me at all, Miss McFarland.
Meu santo amado.
Come on. Come on. Let's go.
O que que o cavalo... O cavalo não deixou... Mano do céu. O cavalo também tá jogando fora.
Let's go.
Dá pra cansar ainda.
How's it feel getting bitten by a lady? I have got you now.
O cavalo tá bravo
This
comigo.
is how it's done. Should I wait for you to catch up?
Giddy up.
You're lucky I'm being a gentleman. Come on. Are you saving the best for last?
Ah, mano, o cavalo não ajuda, mano.
Come.
O cavalo fica bravo, mano.
Come on.
Isn't this jolly? You're not as bad as I thought you'd be. Call yourself a dangerous outlaw?
Yeah.
Que raiva, mano, desse cavalo, mano. Porra. O cavalo me jogou umas 10 vezes fora ali, mano.
That was fun.
Sure.
You know,
Bosta.
you should go pay the marshal a visit in Armadillo sometime. I'm sure he could help you deal with that nice Mr. Williamson.
Yeah, I might just do that, Miss McFarland.
You do whatever you think's best, Mr. Marston.
Delegado era falar com ele. Ah, o cavalo. Ah, o cara é longe. É um cavalo.
Emerson Lima, obrigado por curtir a live.
Emerson.
Felipe Cabral, obrigado por curtir a live.
Cadê o Denizinho? Tá aqui na live? Foi lá. Mano, os policiais vão vir atrás de mim? Ah, mano, toda hora é isso aí, mano. Mano, tá muito estranho os controles desse jogo, mano. O X, eu aperto. Ele manda apertar X, eu aperto X aqui, ele pula. Ai, ai. X é triângulo. Acostumado com controle de PlayStation, né? Ah, aqui subia pro cavalo, beleza. Tem que guardar a arma. Ah, tá. Ah, boa. Pegando jeito, rapaziada.
Excuse me.
Hey, hey, you got a visitor.
Shut up, you. And what you want?
My name's John Marston. You wanted to speak to me.
I did?
Apparently so.
Why?
I guess because we're both in the business of the law.
You that fella from the train company?
No, I'm from Fort Mercer.
Fort Mercer. You them, one of them Williamson boys.
Calm down.
Go on, shoot him, mister. Shoot him.
Come on, what, you getting cute with me, boy?
What's going on here?
I got me one of them Williamson boys.
I got me one of them idiots who give marshals a bad name.
Jonah, put your gun down. You must be the man from Blackwater.
Yes, sir. Listen, that dog ain't too bright, but he seems loyal.
Jonah, get out of here for a minute.
Yes, sir, Mr. Johnson, sir. And you. Oh, I done seen enough of your hide around here, friend.
I think there's some school children down the way you can go and frighten.
Oh, hardy fucking har. Dickhead.
What are you doing here, Mr. Marston? Apart from frightening my deputies.
I'm here to capture or kill Bill Williamson.
Okay.
Can you help me?
He's outside my jurisdiction. He's in the next county. Of course, Bill Williamson and his boys have tended to keep themselves away from my town.
So you're happy to have him out there?
Well, I ain't happy, but I also ain't suicidal. My job is to keep this town safe, not clean up all of these 3 counties. It's hard enough around here.
You know, I hear you speak, and suddenly I'm reminded of how some of the people I respected most in my life had a problem with authority. What's wrong with you?
Well, I'm sure you and your fine friends have enjoyed spending your time running around pursuing noble causes. My cause is to keep this town from turning into a living hell for the
Tá
folks
jogando
who
o que de
live
bom agora, Darizinho?
here. Whole world has problems, mister. And I'm here, doing what I can.
Why? What's happening?
Right now, I got the railway, the people who pay my salary, trying to get me to turn a blind eye to them burning down settlements up there. I got a bunch of cattle rustlers out near Box Canyon needs shutting down. Not forgetting the gang that keeps murdering homesteaders out in the back country. And I got a bunch of hoods over in the saloon, drunk, threatening to shoot up the whole town. That's all I got today. But it's early yet. Give me a couple more days. There'll be more.
All right, tell you what. Let's go deal with them hoods in the saloon. Then we'll discuss Williamson.
Okay, boy. You're a persistent little cuss, ain't you?
Only when things matter.
The saloon's this way. Stop lagging back there. Let's get this over with. Come on, Marston.
Ah, tem que ir lá, tá.
Nice to see you, partner.
Não vai pousar o cavalo, não.
So who we looking for?
Bunch of 2-bit hoodlums, led by this fella called Walton. Goddamn road agents who prey on the stages coming in and out of town. Drivers and armadillos spend more time with their hands in the air than on the reins these days.
And you're happy to let them drink in your saloon?
Happy? No.
There's the dumb rat bastard now. Let's follow him. See what kind of hole he crawls into.
Let's go, Marston. I've been after that son of a bitch for months. God damn it, he's on to us. Get after him. I'm getting after him. Catch me up.
Yeah! If Walton's as bad as you say he is, why don't we just beef him down while we got the chance?
Because that ain't how the law works.
Is that right, Marshal?
And alive, he can still talk.
Doesn't sound like he's a man to be reasoned with.
He ain't. But a few days of my hospitality and he'll be telling me what I need to know. Walton's gang's been growing fast.
Outlawing's easy money for easy work.
Cholla Springs, Gap Tooth Ridge, these boys get around. Walden's the start, but there's plenty more where he came from. Yeah! Looks like he's holed up at the old Pleasant's house. Let's hold up a minute and find a spot for our horses.
Whoa there.
Looks like we got company, boys.
Ih, agora perdeu.
Take cover. We'll work our way up this hill.
Over here. What?
Take cover behind that wagon to your right. Behind the crate, Marston. Smoke him out.
Baixe!
I've seen tougher schoolgirl.
Head for the crate, boy. I'll cover you.
Tem que se abaixa. Ah, aqui, aqui.
That bull behind the rock is yours, Marston. Are you gonna help me here? You ain't getting away this time. Now get to that rock. I'll shoot you some space.
You got something in the
There's another one behind the outhouse, boy. My God.
Don't make me kill you.
Take cover behind the outhouse. Careful, there may be more of them.
I'll put a window in your skull, Walton.
Up here, cocksuckers. Inside the house. Take him alive if you can. Nice shooting, boy. I'd have preferred him to swing. I guess beggars can't be choosers. At least we got
Not a bad shot, Mr. Marston. Why don't you check in with me next time you're in town?
I don't want to be no policeman, Marshal.
Nor did I, my friend. I can promise you that. I'll see you soon, Mr. Marston.
Come on. Oh, now.
Por que vai correndo e se escorrega atrás das coisas? Como é que funciona?
If it ain't me, it's someone else.
Tem um botão, mano, que ele escorrega, mano. Eu descobri esse botão, mano, que ajuda. Tem um botão que ele slida no chão, mano. Ah, aqui, ó. Ah, agora sim. Vamos lá.
Come on. Whoa. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Come on.
Nossa, quando chega na cidade cai muito FPS, mano. Eu posso comprar mais alguma arma aqui antes.
Greetings. I got iron to suit any need. Please.
How are you, friend?
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
125.
Business is what keeps this country great. That's a fine deal. The marshal best step up post haste. Men starting to question his steel. There you go.
There you go.
I hope you keep protected.
Hello? Hello? Is Armadillo 731? What is it with these things? Hello? It's a new line. Hello? Hello?
Sounds fun. What's happening?
I have no idea. Yeah, if it's important, they'll send someone down like they did with you.
Suddenly, the world is full of theys.
Yeah. I remember when we first got here. We used to consider people from Dade County to be exotic. Now guys can get here from the Midwest, and they can do it in 6 days.
Things have changed.
They've gotten away from me. Hello? I don't understand it no more, boy. Honest to goodness.
I'm not sure I do.
Marshal! 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 I'd just been up in the canyon, spying like you said. I think I seen me a couple of them rustlers. I think it was the Ballard twins and a couple of Mexicans.
They up there right now?
Well, it was a group of 4 men rounding up Mr. Gulch's livestock, and none of them looked like any of Gulch's hands, so yes, sir, right now.
That sarcasm's most unbecoming, Eli. It's gonna hold you back in life, even worse than your lazy eye. All right, let's go. You ride with us again, Marston?
Will you help me?
I will try.
It'd be my pleasure.
Vamos lá.
How long you been working for the government, Marston?
I don't work for the government.
Well, I got a telegram from some federal clowns in Blackwater that says otherwise.
Are you some kind of vigilante?
You don't look like no government, boy.
I guess it's complicated. I came because it was made impossible for me not to.
You sure are a tight-lipped son of a bitch, mister.
I guess I am. I ain't gonna dig this hole no deeper.
Ain't you all proud and superior? Don't forget you need us more than we need you. Bill Williamson folded you up like an empty purse the last time, if I remember correctly.
Simmer down, Jonah.
Listen to your boss, Jonah. There's a good boy. Otherwise, I'll put a hole in your hillbilly head and watch your tiny brain drain out.
I'll be honest with you, Marston. I ain't for all this government interference.
Believe me, Marshal, neither am I.
I try to keep the federal boys happy. I mean, we need all the help we can get. But what does a flannel-mouthed city boy who's never forked a bale of hay in his life know about a state like New Austin?
Nothing, I reckon.
All this manifest destiny hogwash, taming a wild land. We're nearly there. Keep your eyes out for the bollards. Everybody dismount. Follow me. Let's go. Stay alert, boys. Be ready, boys. We're probably going to be outnumbered.
And those bastards ain't short on firepower, neither.
Let's see how many there are. If we can take them alive, good. If not, smoke the sons of bitches.
Music to my ears, Marshal.
Let's go, Marston. We gotta keep moving. Rustler, find some cover.
One for the government, boy.
Ain't your life worth living?
You rustlers make me sick.
Let's split up. You take the left, boys. I'll go right. Marston, you can go with the deputies or cover me.
Yeah, let's go, Marston. Get a move on.
We're done for. Right, I'm in charge now.
That was some pretty damn good shooting, John.
Yup, maybe you ain't the tenderfoot I thought you was.
Coming from you, friend, that's a real compliment.
Hell no!
Who do you think you are?
All right, boys, let's move up to the bridge. Are you kidding me?
Follow me.
I can't take much more of this.
Sorry, partner.
Já tá tudo aqui. Roubar tudo os caras.
Sweet mother of God.
Move and you're dead.
More like that, Marston, here.
Sure put that fella to bed.
This way.
Let's get it done.
You ain't gonna win this.
That's it.
Vambora. Caramba.
Hey, was that you or me? Another goddamn law.
Are you gonna do something, Marston?
The bridge looks clear. Let's join the others.
Damn, those Baller twins got themselves an army.
Yeah, rustling's a profitable business. And they ain't
Ah, ele tem um negócio para o tempo também.
Back working 12 hours a day for a rancher who
Boa.
can't afford to pay him.
But the rancher can't pay him because
faz pra
those
virar
sons
ah.
of bitches are robbing his cattle.
Ó.
Don't just stand there! Look lively! They're all across the ridge! What the heck? Push forward! We gotta get to the marshal! Oh my good lord!
Marston got one.
For Christ's sake!
Damn it!
We should cross paths with the marshal up here.
He's been giving them hell on the other side.
That marshal of yours sure doesn't seem to mind getting his hands dirty.
Oh, he ain't afraid to pull the trigger, all right.
And he's been after these rustlers for a long time.
He'd tell you he's all about the book, letting the judge decide a man's fate, but he throws out plenty of his own justice, too. These rustlers make me sick. Goddamn, how many bandits?
This way. You got him good. All right, let's keep pushing forward, boys.
He's only just holding them off. Run for the government, boy. Are you kidding?
Rustlers like fire. Deputy boy, come on, let's regroup.
We're done for.
I see him.
More like that, Marston hit.
You sure put that feller to bed.
I plant you shallow without a
Are
reason,
you
boy.
kidding me?
Let's get as close as we can before opening fire.
Come on. Hey, man. Watch out for the horses. Blame the cat.
Get those thieving bastards!
Stay with me!
Sweet mother of God.
Ain't your life worth living?
I think that's all of them. Fine shooting, boys. Now, come on. Let's untie those hostages.
Thanks, Marshal. We're indebted to you with our lives.
Just get them cattle back safe.
All right. Oh, thank you. Oh, thank you so much. Thank you.
Well done, Mr. Marston.
Yes, well done.
Now, about Williamson.
I'll do what I can. You know, as you can see, this country is infested with all manner of scum.
You'd say that again.
But one other thing, Marston. Mr. Johnson, sir. It's Mr. West Dickens. He's missing.
Who?
Mr. West Dickens, the tonics merchant. He was due in town last week.
Oh, the narcotic and bat piss salesman who cons housewives out of their money with promises of eternal youth.
Yes, him, but I think you're being a little unfair. He's helped a great many of the county, and many of the townsfolk are really missing him.
You hear that, Marston? We just butchered a gang of thieves, and the town is up in arms about a missing snake oil merchant. I am so glad to be serving such a wise and respectable people. Come on, Eli.
Vamos roubar tudo aqui. Caramba, hein?
Ah, Mr. Marston, how are you?
Good, Miss McFarland. How are you?
I'm well. Would you mind riding with me to Armadillo? I've got to get some supplies and I could do with the company.
Of course.
You can take the reins. It wouldn't do for a terrifying bounty hunter such as yourself to be seen driven around by a woman. Take the driver's seat, come on. Is there a problem, Mr. Marston? Can we get going? You're looking much better, considering you were almost buzzard food a couple days ago.
I have you to thank for that, miss.
So do tell me, have you needlessly risked your life since we last spoke?
No, miss, I have not.
Well, that's a relief. Perhaps there's hope for you yet.
I wouldn't bet on it.
Oh, there's always hope, Mr. Marston. You can't be a rancher in this kind of country if you don't believe that.
An admirable attitude, miss.
I suppose so. I can't think of any other way to stay sane, to be frank. What about you? Have you ever given up hope altogether?
Hope hasn't really entered into it. It's not really something I think about.
A peculiar outlook. I can't really say I understand you.
I can't always say I do either.
Oh, don't be so deliberately enigmatic.
I'm not, miss.
Yes, you are. You are being deliberately obscure as a substitute for having a personality.
I just know there are two theories to arguing with women, and neither one works.
I'm not even going to dignify that gibberish with a response. I think it's kind of funny I found you dying on the side of the road and now you're driving me into town.
You have a strange sense of humor.
Well, you must admit, it's an unusual start to a friendship.
I didn't realize we were friends, Miss McFarland.
Oh, please. Now who's being funny? Listen, I know that business with Williamson is your business, but I don't know. You've been good to us, and I don't think you're a bad man. A little stupid, perhaps, but not rotten. I just worry about you gallivanting around these parts like you're some kind of deranged bounty hunter. Like Paul always says, don't go waking snakes.
I appreciate your concern for us lesser mortals, Miss McFarland. I really do. And if there was any other way out, I'd take it. I can assure you of that.
You never did tell me where you live.
I have a small holding up in Great Plains.
A farmer? Yeah, and I'm the Queen of England. And at what point during your day of hunting down outlaws do you find time to raise chickens?
Only been at it 3 years or so. I guess I'm kind of new to it.
So this is Armadillo. Manhattan it is not, but it does okay for us. Most important thing for you right now is getting yourself into Dr. Johnson's office to purchase some medicine. The first one's on me.
Thank you, miss. I'll pay you back.
I'm sure you shall. The doc's a good fellow. He saved your life, so be polite to him. Meet me in front of the general store when you're done.
How can I help you? I'm going to create a Ultra Plus casket for my range.
Howdy, mister.
I'm selling some good tonics.
Grátis. Queria ser grátis.
Maybe it's time I bought a new buggy, or perhaps a tractor with spark. Not feeling ill, I hope. Need some laudanum?
Howdy, friend.
That's a tough decision. Any meds, laudanum, adrenaline, or pills, you come see me.
Well, thanks for driving me. It was nice to be able to enjoy the view for once, and a little company never hurts now and again.
You're more than welcome, miss. Least I can do. Thank you for the medicine.
Why don't you have a look around Armadillo? You can always take a stagecoach back to the ranch later.
I might just do that. Travel safely, miss.
Try not to get yourself shot. I won't be around to save you this time.
Seems all the railroads these days just drop off more and more.
Quem precisa da minha ajuda agora? Vamos ver aqui.
Murphy's the name, and I got all the armaments.
Hi there.
You surely won't regret a purchase.
Pistola Vulcanic. Escopeta de cano duplo.
Thanks a lot.
Vou comprar escopetinha pra mim.
Remember to return. We got iron you.
Why, hello.
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we?
Thank you.
Now stay safe.
Pera aí, mas tem mais dinheiro ainda?
Howdy, mister.
Nope, we can't put no price on safety. I'm thinking that we're mutually beneficial.
That'll be all. Thanks.
I hope you keep protected.
Só precisa de bala agora pra ela.
That's a fine deal.
Thanks. That's good.
So long.
I heard someone bagged that giant mountain lion nearby, but I don't believe it.
Bite your tongue.
Caramba, hein?
What are you waiting for? Final board.
This is nasty.
Acabei com minhas balinhas.
This'll fetch a good price. Excuse me. Excuse me, sir. You need help? Mister, you alive?
Fuck, God damn it. Good heavens.
Excuse me?
I said, no, I'm not okay. Do I look like I'm okay?
You look pretty good for a corpse.
Praise be.
Move up, mister. Time to get you to a doctor or an undertaker. Whichever you need once we get to town.
St. Peter, open up them pearly gates. I'm coming home.
Come on, mister. Come on.
Hurry, sir. I'm bleeding like a badly butchered hog.
You'll be fine. Just focus.
You better take the reins. I don't think I'm strong enough. I'm finished. Done for.
Just sit up straight, will you?
The closest doctor is in Armadillo.
Cara.
What is your name, friend? John Marston. Oh, good God! Out of the frying pan into the fire. Excuse me. How many outlaws can a man encounter in one day? You must have me mistaken with somebody else, friend. The Pollard twins, Dalton's gang. I know who you are. You're back. I've done. Oh, what am I doing? And I want a dog stick to the road. Clear the way! Is that all? Praise be, there's still hope. What the hell happened to you? Bandits! Hoodlums! The scoundrels robbed me blind and left me to die! I can see that. Once again, a victim of my own success. They seem a man in a well-cut suit if this happens. Do you know who they were? No idea. I'm not the kind of man who has enemies. They're still coming! Take much more of this. I would say some of those folks have been trying to kill us. There's him we go. Master John, Master! I'm flying high. Yeah, I embrace you. For Christ's sakes, man, you're gonna be fine. We're nearly there. Into your arms. You need more
Ai, meu santo!
friend.
Barbeiragem.
This is it. You're gonna make it. Oh, where the devil are we? Armadillo. We made it safe. You'll be happy to know. Thank you, sir. Thank you. You're a gentleman and a true man of honor. Coming from you, I doubt that means much, but I appreciate the civility. I owe you, sir. And I always pay my debts. Jesus. But if I die, I'm sorry for it. If not, I'll be your man for... Let's get you fixed up first. Then we'll decide what you're my man for.
Tem mais fama.
Some folks don't know anything about money. Not like you and me. Are you keeping
Balderdash.
Tem essa missão pra fazer, tem que mais.
Well, hello there, sir. I got iron to suit any need.
Hey, partner. Thank you kindly.
Na verdade, tem pra vender aquelas pedras, né?
How are you, mister?
We got the Second Amendment for a reason, don't we? I'll buy anything that meets my strict standards. Nice doing business. Nope, we can't put no price on safety.
Good.
Pô, comprei a
Got
pistola.
what I need. Whoa, mister.
Sorry.
Well, hello. Excuse me, must have been daydreaming again.
No need to walk, mister.
I'd steer clear of Fletcher's house if I were you. Fantastic up that way.
Stop talking, Doris. Every day.
Are you lonely?
Not me, my dear.
Elton Grubb's getting to be real smug these days.
Slow it down, will you?
People in Armadillo know not to fuck with me. You don't.
Posso comprar aqui.
Not like you needs a woman like me.
Sorry, mister.
Watch it, mister.
Want to drink some whiskey later?
Yeah. Come on. Come on. Come on. Let's go. Let's go. Hey.
Well, howdy.
Excuse me, friend. Mind if I rest up at your camp a spell?
Well, it'd be my pleasure. Man needs a break from this desiccated land.
Thank you, mister. Say, what's that stick you got there?
Oh. Y'all ain't never seen a dowsing rod before, mister? Never seen a man summon the water up from the bare earth? Mr.
Marston.
Ah.
No, can't say I have. It's water you're looking for. What's wrong with that lake over there?
Oh, there ain't nothing wrong with Lake Don Julio. Nothing wrong with it, but we lack the fancy irrigation equipment you folks have back east, so. Man needs a wellspring on his property to ranch here.
Makes sense.
Yeah. Why, you know, just last week, I was over at old Pleasant's house. Now, I think I may have found something, but old coot that owns the place threatened to call the law down on me, so.
People act funny around strange men with sticks.
They sure do. Damn fools. Bet you he don't even know how much water's running underneath his property.
You want me to tell him?
You know what? You ain't that stupid, mister. And I can tell. I'll tell you what. Why don't you go get the old man to sell us his property for a small pittance? Then I can find the source of the water, build us a proper wellspring.
Maybe I will.
Well, all right then.
Trocar traje, tá. Salvar aqui. Ele salvou? Deixa eu ver. Boa. O botão tá com defeito, acho, mano. Aperta aqui. Será que funciona? Será que não funciona? Estranho, hein? Galera, eu acho que eu vou encerrar por aqui, galera, a live. E vou continuar numa próxima, beleza? Falou então, obrigado pela live até o final. Deixa o like se puderem. Se puder se inscrever também vai ajudar bastante. Vou nessa. Fique com Deus. Até a próxima live, galera. Fui!